signs or symptoms that people should be aware of?
Sure, there are. In fact, we should understand why these signs and symptoms come. So probably it's easier to understand. Let's imagine the lower chamber, the left ventricle, is pumping well, not relaxing well. So in this relaxing part, the pressure in the ventricle goes up, the blood pressure. We call it left ventricular end diastolic pressure. Forget the technicalities, but at that time, the blood is going up. So the upper chamber atrium, which is pumping into it, finds that it is difficult to pump. It has to pump harder. And if it keeps doing it for a number of years, finally the atrium kinds of get tired. Pressure inside that gets reflected back in the lungs. The lungs get congested. Pressure from the right side of the upper compartment, right atrium, will get reflected in the liver. The liver will get congested. There'll be some swelling on the feet. So a person with PEF will come, first of all, with breathlessness on exertion, and which is progressive. That means he was able to do 3 staircases in the past. Now he cannot do 2. Breathlessness is the first symptom. Any kind of discomfort which comes after exertion would be qualified as that. Then, of course, there could be swelling on the feet, there could be swelling on the face, there could be lack of appetite. And as the PEF progresses further and further, the person can be breathless at rest, can get up at night of suffocation. So all these things are signs and symptoms of heart failure. And the earlier you report, the better would be the diagnosis, or earlier would be the diagnosis, and the treatment would start earlier. There could be just palpitation, because so many of these PEF patients have an irregular rhythm called atrial fibrillation, where the heart becomes fibrillating. That means not pumping regularly, but it's fast and irregular. So that can also lead to palpitation. So breathlessness, swelling on the feet, cannot lie down flat, palpitation of the heart, in a person whom we described earlier, would be thinking himself to be having PEF and should be reporting it to the doctor.